All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Golfballing YouTube channel. I'm your host, Jackson. For today's episode, we're actually going to be talking a little debate today. Let me know if you guys like these types of videos. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out, really helps the channel out, get more content out to you guys. So today, I actually just want to, it's a little bit of a debate. Pretty much just finished reading this article on essentially if golf should fear the future or if they should be open to it. Basically, you got guys like Bryson DeChambeau just absolutely nuking the golf ball, which has a lot of golf enthusiasts, a lot of people, a lot of watchers, just everybody kind of giving their opinion. A lot of people like it, and a lot of people want to see golf balls being rolled back. I want to bring a new stance or just a different stance, and it's based off actually what Kevin Na said on the No Laying Up podcast a couple of weeks ago. Actually, it might have only been a week ago, like right before the Players' Championship, I want to say he said this. It goes like this. Really quickly, let me give a better background. Bryson DeChambeau, he won 2 weeks ago at the Arnold Palmer Invitational. Essentially, there's the sixth hole, is a par 5 across a huge lake of water. And most golfers, they have to play around it, whereas Bryson, he went over it. Golf has never seen this. We've actually seen it once with John Daly, but it took him about 17 tries. He got a very high, he pretty much got like a 17 on that hole. I thought what Bryson did at Bay Hill, especially on 6, was fantastic. I think it's just, in general, so good for the game of golf. It's bringing so many new people, so many just young kids. It's inspiring them, it's motivating them to be like this. And it's just a great source of inspiration. And honestly, really the only concern that people have is just with Bryson DeChambeau. It's not like there's 8 players on tour right now who are hitting their average drive 350 yards. It's just Bryson DeChambeau, and people are upset because Bryson won a major last year. He's already won this year. Like, the thing about Bryson is he's just a straight up good golfer, and I don't think a lot of people understand. Like, even before he made this weight change, this put on all these 50 plus pounds and was pounding 6 protein shakes a day, before this, he was still a good golfer. Like, he was still winning a couple golf tournaments. He's only 25 right now, so he's still extremely young. And 27. He was still extremely young when he was getting a lot of these early victories. What Kevin Na essentially said, and this is what I agree with, instead of making golf courses either longer or rolling back the golf ball or rolling back golf equipment, tighter fairways, just tighter courses in general, longer rough, more hazards, more water, more sand, tighter greens, shorter greens. I think this is so much more of what we should be going for. You take a look at the Arnold Palmer, pretty tight course. But what we really noticed this last week at the Players' Championship, we had a guy, Nick, on our podcast. What's up, Nick? He went to the Players, and he's taking pictures, and you're seeing it online, and you're like, oh my God, this course is unbelievably tight. And that's kind of what Kevin Na was getting at, to the point where it's, let's just make everything tighter. Let's just make the actual golf course itself harder rather than rolling back golf balls, equipment, yada, yada, yada. I'm a huge fan of this. Unfortunately, if technology continues to progress at this pace, if more golfers kind of take this Bryson DeChambeau stance, it's evident that a move needs to be made, whether it's rolling something back or whether it's adjusting these golf courses or making them longer. Whatever it is, I think a lot of people can agree that if this continues to go on and it continues to go and go and go, a change will most likely need to be made because we're seeing golf kind of transform into a new era. I'm all for it. I'm not saying this is a bad thing whatsoever. I'm just saying it's something that will definitely need to happen. And in my opinion, I just kind of want to make the golf courses harder rather than making the courses longer, all that stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would love to hear your opinions down below in the comments. Like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you guys have any video ideas you want me to do, we've kind of stopped doing the highlight mixes because our editor is no longer with us. So if you want to see certain videos like this where we're talking about specific golfers or specific golf topics, go ahead and drop that down below in the comments. Have an unbelievable day. I was going to say weekend, but it's Wednesday.